Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Railroader. AngryRagtimer here. You there? Good to be back here in Railroader as we continue to grow the logging ops. We are going to be expanding to Sylva today and becoming king of the Pulpwood. We are no longer king of the cabbage, we're king of the Pulpwood. Good to have a lot of the usual folks here. Over on YouTube, we got Crazy Spud, Dylan Ochoa, Abandon, hello, General Kenobi, or General of the Ragtimer. Well, we'll see. General will be here soon. Nevada County Railroad fan is here. Hello. Barrett Heil. Hello. Battleship Orion. Good to see you. Nicholas Manso, Grim Reaper, AJ Mercer. So we will get off and running here and see what happens. We may have some other visitors as well to pop in and say hi. But today, our focus, we have one pulpwood car, yes, but we need a lot more. Because currently up on Connolly Creek, we only have... actually, we have no pulpwood cars currently getting loaded, which is a problem. And we have other pulpwood cars doing stuff on other lines, but it's not really doing much because it's also over from Montrose. But Montrose is fully taken care of at the moment. So we need to focus on expansion. So first things first, we need to buy a whole bunch of pulpwood cars, get them switched, take them up the hill, start getting them loaded because we are going to Sylva. So we'll get expanding on that here. We don't have a lot of locomotives to really work with because a lot of them are kind of borked. So Skookums get currently borked. The Malay that we had set up to run this line is currently getting overhauled. So it may have a problem with it. What do you think, Mr. C. Sam?
I think the solution is more shrimpies everywhere. More shrimpies. You can run an entire railroad with shrimpies. It's good for you. It's good for me. It's good for America. Build more shrimpies. Thank you.
See, that's the problem. Is shrimpy is weak, but the heart is strong in that engine, and how many cars can shrimpy take up the logging hill? One? Maybe one?
What, up Connolly?
Yeah.
I've taken 10 or 12 up that hill with that thing.
Well, that shows me, doesn't it?
Empty. I mean, you know, if you're talking regular Connolly, you can go up the hill empty. They're a little bit more stout than you give them credit for, but you just got to watch your water and coal. You can only get really about a trip out of them before you really need to top them up there if you're working them. Now, granted, I never really work. The pulpwoods go up separate, and I don't usually use L3 all the way at the top. So you're talking, what? It's a pretty good little shove with about a 12-car train up to L1. Then you cut off 4. Then you're up to the L2s. It's not an absurd amount of, stuff, but,
But it's enough.
It's enough. That's right.
Yes. And C. Sam, how are you? It has been some time since we last spoke.
Oh, buddy, I'm hanging in there. I've changed my moniker to Sam C now for reasons, just to be a little easier for people to read.
Ah.
I have done that. Let's see. Really not a whole lot going on. I'm just doing more testing and doing more stuff at work and just kind of hanging out,
I know that feeling, and if you're watching the stream here and you do not know who Sam is, Sam runs the WNCRR YouTube channel, who is doing some awesome stuff, so please go over to them and subscribe. They have a cool bunch of stuff in Railroader and a couple other games. They do some members-only stuff. It's a pretty cool thing, so your homework is, after the stream, to go subscribe to them, check out their Discord, and see cool stuff they're up to. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
If you like lore, we are the House of Lore, L-O-R-E. That's us. Because God knows, trying to do a lore intro for every one of your streams every week only lasts for about 2 weeks, and then you go, nah, we're going to do this like once a month. We're not doing this every week. This is too much.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we like lore. We like storytelling. Like all that fun stuff.
We do.
Yes,
So, So we've just gotten all of our pulpwood flats here, and we're going to go ahead, get on the end of them and push them up the hill, see how many we could take at one time. I'm confident we could do a lot, but we need to get the pulpwood going because we are going to expand the Sylva paperboard, and holy hell will we need a lot of pulpwood. Even on Tier 1, it'll be quite a lot to deal with. But, you know, we'll see how that do go. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, Sam, how long is it until I convince you to buy a Garden Railroad live steam locomotive?
Well, that depends on what kind of locomotive and what shape is it in.
Dealer's choice. But considering General was up here the past few days and we were able to put a fair bit of track down, and I just spent an hour before the stream continuing construction of my 5-stall roundhouse.
Oh boy.
You know, things are progressing on the Garden Railroad side, so it won't be
Heck yeah.
too much longer until I will have a continuous loop. Now, too much longer may still be 2 or 3 months, but by that point, it'll be warm enough that you can justify a trip to America's oldest operating narrow gauge railroad and bring your G-scale to foam at the mouth of the big train and then foam at the mouth of the little train. You know?
Yeah. I've got a live steam engine or two stashed away somewhere in G-scale. It's just one of them, I can't remember if it's the stem out for the pressure gauge or which. It's one of them on the back head. The soldering got a little too warm, and it unsealed itself. So now the boiler won't hold pressure. Yes.
That is a problem.
Yes, it is. But my hands are not. Yeah, I'm not an old man or anything. My hands shake too much to really be any use at soldering, and I've been kind of looking around trying to find somebody that can kind of do that work and kind of give the engine a once over and a good clean out and just work on it. And then my other one, I haven't. I bought it and I have not put a fire in it once. I left it in the box. Because when I got it, I was in the middle of a move, and I've never had anywhere to run it, so I just kind of we'll see there.
Well, there you go. That just means you have time to prepare, but you have options in front of you. So, I will say I did find someone up my way that is working on my Mogul Triple R services. I dropped it off back in January. And while I haven't gotten it back or haven't gotten an update, what I've heard from other people is the guy is kind of the best in the biz for doing Garden Railroad live steam overhauls. He takes his time, but he stands by his work, and it's a really good end product that you get. So
yeah, I'll probably check
I can
that out.
I can let you know how my experience goes, and you can choose from there.
Oh, please do. It's awfully hard to find people that work on anything related to steam, but it seems like live steam, you would think with the hobby being a little bit more accessible than, real full-size railroading, that you'd have more than a couple people that can work on that stuff, but it's just not the case.
Yeah.
And I'm a big fan of G-scale, period. But live steam, if I do get back into it enough that I start sinking money into the ones I've got, I'm definitely going to follow the fine example sent by so many other people and just get some servos and put them in the cab, so that way I can run that thing without necessarily being right on top of the cab at all times. Excuse me.
Oh yeah, that's definitely in the cards for me, because we're looking at with mine. The guy thinks there was a superheater leak or bad O-rings in the pistons, which is why I was losing steam pressure as fast as I was when I was operating. But
That'll do it.
Then from there, I'm still looking at getting RC installed, so getting those servers put in there. That way I can control the damn thing as it starts to go up and down the slight grades I'll be building and switching around. Probably also trying to get a tender pump and an axle pump installed. That way I can just get water into boiler a lot easier than trying to have a good all battle and trying to spray it in as I go. So
Yeah, I know that one.
yeah, and then from there too, depending on what the cost is and how much spending cash I have at the moment, also potentially looking at putting in battery for the headlight. That way I can actually have a good headlight system on that train. So, flip a switch. Oh, hey, I've got a front headlight.
Yeah. Okay.
Not necessary, but pretty fun to have. So.
Well, it is necessary, I would argue, simply because you don't want to lose track of your steam engines in the dark.
Yes. So, we'll see. Eventually, I hope to put some of that, like, Edison-style, like, old lighting, like, string lights above my garden. That way it's got a cool aesthetic to it. But that's phase 2. Phase 1 is just to get the dang thing operable, get some buildings out there, get some plants out, and then slowly but surely plus the experience. So that's the plan,
Right.
at least.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll
I've been sitting over here debating whether or not to get my G-scale stuff out. Because I think I did a count. I've got about 350 feet of G-gauge LGB track. Now I don't have any flex track or anything. I've only got fixed curves, but I've got some that are pretty wide radius because years ago I bought one of those Aristocraft USRA 2882 Malays.
Oh, geez.
Oh yeah, no, and it's a piece of junk. It needs detail parts, and it needs to be torn apart and serviced, and finding detail parts for that is, I don't want to say impossible, but it's very, very hard to come by.
Yeah.
So I need to find somebody that's, that's knowledgeable on, doing detail work to maybe take that project on. But I opened a box last week. I was moving stuff around so my fiance could move in, and opened a box, and I was like, I don't remember when I got G-scale USA Trains ACL F units, but cool. Glad to remember that I still have those. That's neat.
There you go. Well, as we come into Conley Creek 1 here, Bandon, yes, they do make G-scale flex track. General, when he was up here, actually gave me some made by Yagas Creek. Yagas is L-L-A-G-A-S. They specialize in code 50 narrow gauge style track. So he gave me a piece of flex track. That way we can eventually turn it into the track for the turntable ring for the turntable for when that gets put outside. So, coming soon, hopefully, but I also am slightly intimidated because I'm trying to figure out how the hell am I actually going to put that turntable out there. I'm sure it's going to be one of those things of once it's out and doing its thing and be like, oh yeah, this was easy. Why didn't I make such a big deal about it? But, for the time being, that and then the initial wiring bit is going to be a little on the intimidating side. So we'll see how that all goes. But I also was able to borrow from a buddy who works here a PVC pipe cutter, so I can actually start laying conduit here. Hopefully this Saturday when the weather gets a little nicer again. But thank goodness it's actually like 45 degrees and up most days now. I was very tired of the snow. That snow was bad. So much fun, and yet so bad.
Yeah, I feel a little gypped by the weather where I'm at because we went out and got about 3/4 of a ton of of stoker coal and about half a ton of block coal, and then we went and got about 6 ricks of firewood, and now it's 60 degrees. So I'm
Yay!
so that's yeah, I'm not I'm not happy about it.
And Barrett House celebrating 20 months membership saying, hey, Angry, tonight donate for first person to make a partial locomotive. Love your content and love seeing how your F-scale layout has progressed. It can be both, Barrett. So the rule is if you want to donate for a locomotive, it's $25 or above, or if you just say, hey, I don't, you have to let me know if you do super chat or donate, join as a member, whatnot. But otherwise, it's for first person, so we can do either. And we will definitely need to get some new locomotives today because we need some long hauling stuff. So we'll see how badly we put the railway in debt.
Remember, you can donate for a shrimpy. I'm kidding.
But actually, you're dead serious because Shrimpy is in here. So if you are desperate for Shrimpy, I don't know where we'd put him, but Shrimpy is technically on the table. But why would you get a Shrimpy when you could get an H6 or the C&O T1 or a Great Northern M2? All of these great locomotives finally modeled by some fantastic people.
I mean, I just like Shrimpy because it's funny. And just look at it. Just look at him. It's a good little friend.
It is a friend-shaped locomotive. And Nevada County Railroad fan, thank you for the $5 saying, what's that, first person? I guess it is time for first person, so ask and ye shall receive the pain of the ragtime. But, yeah. I still need to get the K66 mic with Chunky Boy. I don't have the K66 mic installed. I've got plenty of other great locomotives. Nevada County Railroad fan. And Bandon celebrating 22 months of membership, but what if not first person? That is also an option. That is an option. But we shall see.
I'm responding to work emails here.
That's A-okay. And apparently, Midland 1072 Productions has joined us and has been quiet in the chat, not even talking. Midland, what the heck?
Sneaky Midland. Very sneaky.
Howdy.
Hello. See, I was just gonna keep quiet until you came back down and heard the Reading 6 and freaked out about it.
Well, at this point, hearing a Reading 6 from you is not unheard of. So
Slash unexpected.
correct. So yes, Midland is waiting for the passenger train. Well, Midland can take ownership of the passenger train. It's somewhere.
Midland's already taken ownership.
That doesn't surprise me.
Midland is already back at work. So.
Well, Midland will soon have more passengers to haul because we will soon be expanding to Sylva. Basically, once I drop all these cars off with the logging run here, then we're probably just going to go ahead and expand to Sylva and get stuff cranking for tomorrow. So we'll see how poorly some decisions will be made. Because I really don't plan on having a lot of the smaller industries like in Dillsboro and Wilmot and other places turned on. I'd rather have this be like, we are a logging railroad. We haul the pulpwood and the logs out and the goods in, that sort of thing. So we'll see. And thank you, Mr. D Train Games, for subscribing. Appreciate it. So this morning, I made a little bit of a field trip up to the Broad Top. There is a guy who... Oh, am I about to hit something here? I probably should slam on the brakes. Damn it, first person. Oh, no, we're good. So there's a company called Railroad City Trains that is based near Altoona, that their focus is on G gauge, HO, and I want to say N scale, but they're the ones that put the Blue Nami in my Galloping Goose number 5 from AccuCraft. And I saw the owner a few weeks ago at the Amherst Train Show, and then again at the Timonium, Maryland Train Show, and basically said, hey, can you go ahead and put Blue Nami in my my newly acquired engine from AccuCraft? And he said, sure. So this morning I dropped it off and got there super early. But, you know, he's planning to install battery in it, so that way I can run off of track power or battery. He's going to add a smoke unit. He's going to make sure the Blue Nami's installed with a speaker that has a baffle. And he said that he should actually have it done by the end of next weekend. Because he said it's actually a pretty easy build, and he's got some other projects coming along out of town this weekend, but he's got next Saturday, and it shouldn't take him too long to get it all wired together, especially since the locomotive is literally brand new in box. So,
Well, that's good.
that's exciting. Didn't expect that to be as fast of a turnaround. But, you know, good times will be had by all.
Does he do installs on Casey Jones rail buses?
Yes, he does. And he'd be the one I'd recommend for you to do that.
Excellent.
So I would just reach out to him via email. I just end up dropping it off at his house. And he's been pretty quick to then get stuff, you know, taken care of. He does like to talk a little bit, though. So if you stop in thinking he's going to be like a 5-minute drop-off, it took me it was a 25-minute conversation once I got there. However, the conversation was pretty good because we were talking about AccuCraft stuff. I did ask him, like, hey, have you heard any more about those coal-fired C-18s when they're shipping? Like, where are they at? And he said he'd call them, and he's got an in with one of the owners to see what's going on with them. He's also trying to push AccuCraft to make more East Broadtop stuff now that the railroad's back. So, first person's over, thank God.
EBT AccuCraft partnership win.
Trying. Apparently, from the conversation I had, he says the main owner, Bing Chen, who's in China or Japan, wants to focus more on the 7.5 inch or 7.25 gauge stuff. The F scale, G scale is kind of a side hustle that they do, but they don't really focus on it as much anymore. So I'll push. I'll see what I can get. Also, for those keeping track at home, Rule G is beginning to be violated. So, and General did bring me a fair amount of alcohol when he was up here. So, this alcohol is sponsored by the fine folks at General Stonewall Productions, a.k.a. just General. So, yeah. Let me get caught up on a few super chats here. What's my railroad called? Our railroad is the Conley Creek Logging Company. I know, very astute, very predictable, but good name for a railroad. Don't forget to like the stream. Yes, hitting the thumbs up button on the stream significantly helps out the Ragtimer with the YouTube algorithm. The algorithm either loves or hates small creators like me. So just by hitting that thumbs up button does a lot to help get me out there in the world of the stream. So thank you to any of you who do that. It significantly helps. It doesn't cost you anything. So there you go. Let's see. Flamin' Ram saying, I'm in the Midwestern side of Indiana. We've got a snow storm coming over right now. Then talks of snow on Monday. I wish Mother Nature could make up her mind. Yeah. Oh, God. Well, I bounced a little bit. But, you know what? These are logging cars. They're meant to get beat up. That's their purpose in life. So, there you go. Can I shove one more car? No, it's fine.
Yes, logging cars designed to be made as cheaply as humanly possible.
Yes, and they will get beat to snot. You But we like snow on the railroad. Just don't talk about Lizardhead Pass. I am jealous of what's going on with the Rio Grande Southern 20 charter right now. They have had like all the snow hit them at once, and it's made for some really awesome photography and videography coming out of there. And I don't know if anyone follows William Deal on YouTube or on
He's a big deal.
It's a big deal. But he had a photograph of RGS 20 and RGS 42 outside the Durango Roundhouse with a whole bunch of snow and smoke floating around, and it's epic. So go check it out if you are so inclined. And Nevada County Railroad fan, nice. You got Conley Creek Logging Company on my save, and it has one hashtag not skookum. We actually had at the railroad this weekend the marketing manager for Niles Canyon, and we got talking about skookum a bit. So apparently they don't own skookum, which is why they don't run it very often. But skookum will apparently be heading off to a new home at some point, which I didn't realize.
Do we know where it's going?
Nope, no idea.
Oh.
But we'll see. I can tell you it's not coming to the East Broad Top, though, for multiple reasons. But
Up to and including the fact that it's the wrong gauge.
I mean, anything can be re-gauged if you try hard enough.
I mean, I guess.
And JSJ celebrating 23 months of membership. Holy heck. Thanks for a reminder, Bandit. 23 months. Angry, you got plans for 2 years of membership. God, I don't know. That is something I have not thought about.
An autographed piece of coal from the East Broad Top.
I have genuinely not thought of that. I wish I could be cool and hip and say I've got like these great plans. But Ragtimer doesn't think of these things. So yeah. Looks like we also brought up 3 additional flats that we didn't need here, but that's okay. We'll repurpose them for somewhere else on the line. So maybe we'll have to do, for those who have 24 months membership, we'll do like a play session or something next month. Thankfully, March is a little bit lighter for me in the latter part of the month. It's also my birthday next month, so that'll be exciting. So we'll see. We'll see what we can come up with. Maybe JSJ send me some ideas for what might want to be done, and we can figure that out from there. So we'll see. I feel like there's like a lot that happens all at once, and then there isn't a lot that happens for a while. And it's that sort of thing with like stuff just kind of creeps up on you. So, you know, memberships is like, holy hell, there's been people watching me for over 2 years doing this silly stuff. Which is
That's a great community we've got, isn't it?
it's very strange, and I'm very thankful.
And not trying to like make this about me or anything or us, but like I see a lot of the names, Nevada County Rail Fan and Godzilla King, many others that are like, they watch you, they watch us, and I'm just like, I can't believe y'all show up to watch us do goofy stuff with digital trains. I'm incredibly thankful for all that.
Yeah. It's freaking awesome. So thank you for the continued support and hanging out with us and everything you guys do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd still be playing this game even if it wasn't streaming, but you know, it's awesome to have a community of people who have similar interests that are like, yeah, let's watch the games. Let's do this thing. It's awesome. And Southern Rail Fan saying, somehow I got wheel slip in my game. I think some of the engines, depending on how they were made or modded, do have wheel slip.
Oh, yeah.
So that definitely is a thing. It's not just a one-off on your save there. But, yeah. I know the next thing with the garden railroad is going to be trying to figure out conduit and then actually doing some of the wiring outdoors. And that, frankly, is the part that it doesn't scare me, but it's just I have to figure this out sort of thing. The main problem is I have a fairly large yard, which if you are a channel member, there are 2 videos up on the channel now that I just uploaded last night that feature General and I building the garden railroad. And you could see the sheer size of the yard and what's going on with it. 'Cause it's a doozy. But all of those yard tracks are all insulated, so that way if I'm running DC equipment, I could just flip a switch, turn off that track. But I need to figure out how to put that either in a control box or control board that can live outdoors and not have to worry about water. And the main concern I have is, depending on where I actually run my conduit, it's where do I run my electricity into? Because I have an outlet on the outside of my house, but where it is not necessarily where I'd want to be, like, operating a power control. So I'd have to run an extension cord to that, and then from the power box, it's how far does it need to run to those places, and then where do I put my switches for turning trains off and on, that sort of stuff. So it's a little bit on the boggling side. I need to just figure it out.
Is that, I mean, it's your house, so is the outlet that you've been using, is it on a separate circuit breaker?
Yes, it is, and it also does have, what is it, the GLP, not GLP.
Yeah, the groundbreaker.
The groundbreaking, yeah.
That. You might, and I get not wanting to call an electrician for it, but you might actually, you might be able to, once you figure out where you want your box, your control box and all that, you might be able to get an extension run, because extension cords, yeah, they're all right, but they're not, they're a little finicky. You might be able to actually get it an extension wired up and kind of run it underground there, and
yeah,
might be able to rig that up.
Yeah, so we'll see. That's just the next big step that I need to figure out. But the good news is, other than that, I'm basically at the point now where I actually have to start building the hill that I'll be going up. And both General and I found that the grades that we thought that we could handle with live steam don't like grades. It just is a fact of the matter. So,
Are you rethinking even having the hill?
No, I'm still going to have the hill, but instead of having it go up like a foot, I think I might only have it go up like 6 inches or so, and just keep the grade 1% or under. Because it'll still go uphill. Like, I found that with running like the San Juan car set, like Midland, when you see them and feel their heft, they weigh a lot. So an electric engine, I'm not worried about. Electric will haul it no matter what. But it's more of a if I'm running live steam, a 5 or 6 car train is probably gonna be about the longest I can run with a grade. The other part was General actually recommended I reach out to. There's a guy on YouTube who has a Rio Grande theme layout in the UK, and we absolutely love his videos. It was actually kind of the inspiration for me getting a coal-fired engine, because he has a coal-fired C25 from AccuCraft and a few other things. But we'll see. Because I might actually just be like, hey, what are your grades? Like, what did you do? Because he's able to pull like a 15 to 18 car train uphill.
Goodness.
So I'm just curious, like, what he actually put as his grade. Because I think the way he has the layout designed is so you go up one way and then down the other, and the downhill side is a bit steeper. So,
Yeah.
which is fine. You know, I might be doing something similar with mine, but we'll see. And Nevada County Railroad fan, definitely try your hand at Blender. If you think you can make it work, awesome.
Oh yeah, 100%. Not to self plug, but you can hop in our Discord and be more than happy to give you a hand with Blender. Got plenty of experienced people over there. Always happy to see new people taking up the gauntlet, because Lord knows there's a whole lot of steam engines and equipment out there that could bring back to life in Railroader, and you know, need more hands to man the pumps, basically.
Yeah. Okay. So now that we are re-entering Whittier, we're going to go ahead and we have a secondary yard over here. Someone had asked earlier in the chat what Whittier mod I'm using. So I'm using the Bjorn's East Whittier mod and Bjorn's Sawmill mod, which you can find over on Nexus. We also have the Rex Paper Mill and a few other mods down here, but it's given us a decent sized yard. It also has this approach into the western yard, which is basically become logging central. There's going to be so many log cars here, it's not going to be funny. But if anyone wanted a logging a palooza, it's about to go down. But
Oh yeah.
everyone loves logging trains, and if you don't, you're in denial.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, this Whittier is pretty awesome, I'm not going to lie. It does appear, though, that there is a landslide in the yard. But you know what? We're just going to let the landslide be. We have a powerful locomotive who don't need no man. And we'll let it power through. So... yeah, look at that. That's just fine. That's perfectly normal. Realistic train operations here, folks. Realistic train operations. Okay, let's go ahead and throw that switch. Yeah, this is going to give us plenty to work with for logging BS. So, we'll see. So the question becomes, do we go to Sylva now, or do we go to Sylva later? As in the point of, we have these log cars that we can also run. We got these skeleton flats for the sawmill. We do need to run those up. But, you know, do we just go ahead and buy the extension? Well, I guess it won't hurt us. It really just comes down to the question of if Midland would like to start running longer passenger ops.
Sure.
Okay.
If we are running longer, I will say, like, a recommendation I would have is this is where we start instituting the Montrose shuttle.
Yes, we can definitely do that.
Whether that's sticking the coach that's currently not being used onto a log train or what, fine by me. But if I'm going to Sylva to, well, Ella and then eventually Bryson, I'm not going to have time to really go up that hill.
I think you will. I think you will. But if you do that, we'll definitely have to run some sort of little short thing. So we'll see. We'll see. Looks like people are saying I should run the skeleton flats first. So we'll go ahead and run those up, drop them off, and then we'll continue here. Because what I envisioned for this railroad is basically you have like a set of cars that's always up at the top of the hill getting loaded, and a set that's down at the bottom getting unloaded or being delivered, and then you keep your empties that are waiting in the yard down here. Now, the stuff that's up on the Montrose branch, I need to see how much cordwood actually is being used on that branch, because there's probably extra cars we could, frankly, just run down to here and then continue. But eventually we'll also have the Walker branch, which will continue to feed our logging empire. Because the plan is basically just to run Bryson to Sylva. Kind of like what we were doing in the steel save, but keep it pretty much all logging focused. So your road trains that are going down to Sylva, either to the interchange or to Paperboard. You have a switcher at Paperboard. You've got switchers at Bryson and Whittier. And then you kind of just get that rolling. And, of course, we'll have a little bit of through traffic for other industries that we'll probably be selective of. But, we'll see. And EF Spock's asking, I wonder why there are basically 0 videos on using the map editor or making route mods. That is a good point. I haven't really seen any videos about that. But I'm also not a map maker, so.
I don't know.
I hate to say it, a lot of, and you experience this a little bit, especially with like making paint schemes and stuff for Train Sim Classic, where people have the knowledge, they just don't want to share it. At least not in a super public fashion like that. Like they'll share it privately with you in a Discord call, but they won't put a how-to out on how to do it.
I think, and I realize my position when saying this, but I think part of it is it doesn't matter how complicated or in-depth of a tutorial that you make, somebody is always going to, for lack of a better term, not follow the steps and then proceed directly to your inbox with complaints and other things. And I think for some mod creators, that's just a little bit more than they want to deal with on a daily basis. Which, I get it from their perspective, but also the flip side of that is, it's just like you say, there's stuff that's not, out there. But I mean, I've seen what Lego's gone through with Logos and Deco, which is essentially there's 7 or 8 tutorials all here, there, and everywhere, and they're not all in one place. And inevitably, you get the idea.
Yeah.
But then again, so much of the systems that are in Railroader right now are not... I mean, they're good, don't get me wrong. They're just not as intuitive as you might expect them to be, and they're a little like L&D is, you're essentially putting giant stickers on a locomotive, which there are people like Fuzzy and Mackenzie and then a bunch of other people that are or were very good at it, but it's not something that everybody can just walk up and pick up. And I assume that track modding is kinda in the same vein, but I don't know. I mean, as time goes on, all the systems just get better and better and more refined as mod authors put more time into them and have more time to work on them, but But who knows? I think with the way Railroader's going, there's going to be a lot of things that are mods that'll end up being base game eventually, and hopefully by that extension, they'll be a lot more intuitive to use. Because, God, we need a track editor that's base game.
Yes, we do.
Sorry for soapboxing.
No, that's fine. That is A-okay.
I'm very conscious of when I go on other people's streams. I try not to talk too much.
Oh, good.
You are allowed to speak as much or as little as you want.
Oh, right then. Well, let me give you my thesis on... Never mind. I have
Welcome to
been
my TED Talk.
I have been deep in the depths of the USRA research books and documents, and I have spent the last 2 weeks once again diving off into USRA territory as we get ready for things. And I kind of realized last night it was 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was reading a railway age publication from 1919. It was either 1919 or 1920 about staybolt and cap and firebox sheets and metallurgical practices on the New York Central, and I went, oh, I need to go to bed right now. It's 3 a.m. This can wait till tomorrow.
Meanwhile, you look at your phone and your partner's just like, hey, time for bed.
Alex is very supportive of that. Alex is actually making a Baldwin Shark nose RF-16 for Railroad. In fact, it's in Railroad right now.
Nice.
Very nice.
Oh yeah, and there, Alex has gone from being I know what a train is to, well, that's just a regular Dash 9. It's not an AC 4400 because it doesn't have the inverter cabinet. And I'm like, oh, so you're right, huh? Well.
You're like, well then.
I stand corrected. All right then.
Well, there you go.
I created a monster because Alex currently has a model railroad want. They wanna do the layout thing, and they went on eBay and they were messaging me in the middle of the day one day, and they're like, what do you look for when you're buying stuff on eBay? And I wasn't thinking anything about it. I'm like, oh, look at the bottom of it, see if the wheels are worn out, look for things that are missing, look at the catalog picture, then look at what's on eBay, see, all this stuff. And then, oh no, there's a D&H Shark in my mailbox, and I didn't buy it. I wonder where that came from.
It's like,
I've created a monster.
See, I've actually pulled back slightly on the eBay stuff, but that's because I feel like I finally have like a really good collection of stuff that I don't really need stuff. So that's my reasoning. It might be poor reasoning, but it's...
I say that every time, and then I load up eBay again and buy another passenger car I don't need.
Yeah, that's the problem. But, no, there's actually a building in F scale that I've been looking at a few times. It's a farmhouse that someone has made, and it looks awesome, and it's the right size, kind of the right era of what I'm modeling. But the more you look at it, there's like, okay, there's a few things that need to be fixed up on this.
Right.
Part of it is one of the walls has come apart a bit. There's a nice big crack along like the west wall, which can be like glued and fixed fairly easily, but it's more of the, okay, there's already some damaged and broken bits. Do I really want to deal with it? So it's that sort of stuff. It's not the end of the world, but it's also one of those things of, I'm still building the layout. I don't know where exactly that would go. I have a rough idea, but I don't have a final position of this is where it will end up. So why would I buy it now if I don't really have a place for it and I'm just assuming I'll have a solution for it? Meanwhile, there's 3 other buildings that I've commissioned someone to build for me, and those I know exactly where they're going, and they fit the era and the style. And speaking of things to kind of like dive your teeth into head first, mouth first. Anyways, General has conveniently reminded me that I have a number of narrow gauge and short line gazettes that have a whole bunch of modeling information in there. And turns out the guy I bought my roundhouse kit from at one point made an F scale or HO scale Chama Depot. And the Chama Depot is basically what I want on my layout. So once I finish this roundhouse, I may just be like, hey, buddy, I saw that 10 years ago you advertised this set in HO. Do you still have the plans? Could you upscale them to F and let me know what the price would be? Which is dangerous, but that would be, like, honestly, the Cumbres and Toltec, the line from Chama to Antonito, is my personal favorite. You know, Durango to Silverton's awesome. You can't get, you know, the mountain views are incredible, but the Chama to Antonito line has so much to it. The different landscapes, the historic structures, all the original rolling stuff, like, you can't compare. So that's always been my favorite. It's my grandfather's favorite. So it would be great to, at some point, have some or all of those structures on the layout. And that's why my my water tower is basically a recreation of the Osier water tower, and my coal tipple and sand house are the Chama coal tipple and sand house that's being built for me. You know. So we'll see.
What is F scale numbers wise?
It is 1 to 20.3.
Ah, okay.
So it's G gauge track. So 45 millimeter track, but it is equipment that is, you know, basically treating that track as if it's 3-foot gauge, and then you're running your equipment so it all overhangs.
Gotcha.
And we measured the overhang on some of those San Juan passenger cars. There's like 3 inches of overhang on a 10-foot diameter curve.
Golly.
Like, it's
Okay.
it's a decent swing, but the cars just have so much detail to them and so much life. And, you know, as I get older, maybe that's also my excuse if I won't have to change scales, because I could be an old man and still appreciate what it is.
You'll
Yeah.
be able to have old man eyes.
Yes. Okay, let's see if I can get one more car on this line.
Just shove against the draft gear and then put the brakes hard on.
Speaking of draft gear, if you watched the video on the channel about General and I running live Steam, I learned that you could actually adjust the draft gear on F-scale equipment.
Really?
Yes. So at least on the San Juan cars, oh, well, that really didn't do much. I guess I can get one more car on that string, whatever. But basically, the draft gear on those coaches, the way AccuCraft built them, is where the coupler pocket goes. It's on a slider with a screw, so you can literally adjust how far those knuckles all stick out. And one of them did not have a tightened screw. So literally, depending on how jerky the locomotive was being, you would see the car physically like bounce back and forth between other coaches, and we had a derailment as a result. Thankfully, it was just a Phillips head screw, so that was a fairly easy fix. But I was like, oh, I've learned something today. So.
Can you actually see that in that video?
Yes, I think we actually pointed it out in the video. So, it was a time.
Now,
Time and
how
a half.
much had Rule G been violated by that point?
Very little, actually. Only like 1 beer, I think.
There's a point at which, when you violate Rule G, you are past the point of solving problems efficiently.
Yeah, we were not inefficient. Now, am I starting to feel the Rule G a little bit tonight? Yes, because I last ate around 2 o'clock. And I've been eating less because I'm trying to lose weight. But,
Man.
beer's great.
Man. Alright, well, I'm not on my channel, so I can talk about alcohol. What's your beer of choice?
Currently, I am drinking a Red Oak Bavarian Amber Lager. So, that is currently, but I do have Straub Amber on draft in the basement.
I
think we broke Sam.
sorry, I was sorry, I'm doing something really nerdy at the same time I'm here, and I don't want to talk about it. But
You're
I
good.
I've got a well, so the world famous WNCRR studio is equipped with a full size fridge, and in
Ooh.
said fridge right now is 2 packs of Miller Lite, 1.5 of Michelob Ultra. There's a bunch of mics and a bunch of other stuff, and then there's a bunch of stuff in the freezer. I got a bunch of Jägermeister, and then I've got some flavored moonshine down in the freezer, and then my cabinet over there has got. I don't even want to talk about it. I really don't. One of the local liquor stores near me. I've developed a pretty good relationship with the guy that runs it, and they do barrel picks pretty
Ooh.
often. And you know, when somebody goes, "Hey, we went and did 4 barrel picks," it's like, I'll take all 4. And then you get home and you go, "I really shouldn't drink this because you're never gonna get this again. I should just savor this." And then you end up with a whole cabinet full of bottles.
I know that feeling.
Which isn't- Go ahead, sorry.
And thank you, Nevada County Road fan, for another $5 saying your mic peaked and hurt my ears, so get that first person time. Take that. I love this Go XLR Mini. It does such a great job of definitely not peaking audio when you don't want it to. It's so great. Oh my god.
I'll just use a Yeti Nano.
Well, since I'm running on 2 PCs right now, one to stream and then one to upload to YouTube, one to play the game, it doth make interesting things happen occasionally.
Right.
So, yeah, gotta love it. And we are trying to fix it, people. Sometimes it works great, sometimes it doesn't, and I'm still trying to troubleshoot it. So thank you for your understanding and your patience. Meanwhile, I think we all have to have an understanding that the log cars are now all waiting to load up, and I really don't have any more logs to run at this exact moment, which means it's time to expand. Now,
Oh
there's
boy,
some
here we go.
cars at Kirkland,
One
but there's
request is
only a
if
few.
If you're fast forwarding time, please do it in approximately 5 minutes.
No, we are not advancing time yet because we need to. Well, 2 things. One, the cars that are currently over at the Ela Bridge site are only partially done. And second, we need to look at getting heavier motive power for the run to Sylva. And we need to decide what industries we're actually going to run between Whittier and Sylva.
Angry, I do have an interesting offer for you.
Go on.
So, you know how we're friends,
Yes.
and we work on things together. So I am going to offer you, and you can feel free to say no, of course, but I have at my disposal the WNCRR Strategic Steam Reserve,
Oh.
which has lots and lots of locomotives in it. And for a low fee, I will loan you a locomotive for free if you so choose.
Ooh. Now that is an offer right there.
Yes.
A loaning of a free locomotive. Well, what locomotive are we talking about? That's the question.
Well, I will give you the rundown. I have one S23, one A23, 2 C25s, one A26, 20 K35s, 7 P43s, 2 D46s, 24 Berkshires, 4 F71s, 2 SW1s, 2 GP9s, and a handful of F units.
Jesus.
So if any of that piques your fancy, I also have a metric ton of C55s and a C68, or 2 C68s actually.
I mean, I have I think I did install the C68 on here. It would be nice to have a big honkin' Connie in game.
That's up to you. We'll figure that out.
And JSJ with the $5 saying, I genuinely wonder why you switched to this audio setup. It was fine before. Well, I appreciate it, JSJ, and thank you for getting me out of first person. So, I mean, of the list that was provided to me, that was definitely in no way, shape, or form slightly overwhelming. The two that that stuck out was the Decapod option, or the big honkin' C55 or C68.
I also have a metric ton of C46s that were not on that list as well.
Interesting.
There's a lot of equipment on here. Oh, and just because I'm me, there are 2 Jarls on there, although I don't think you have those installed. And those might be a little bit much.
Oh boy. And Nevada County Riverman with $5 saying, back to first person with you serve your time. Wow.
You will serve.
You people just love me so much.
100 years before the first person.
See, I would do that kind of thing on my channel, but I like running in first person too much. It wouldn't be wouldn't be funny.
So for you they would have to force you to run in third person.
Yeah, I like sitting in the cab. It's neat.
Yes.
100 years before the firebox.
Yes. We actually had a conversation at dinner on Sunday about what locomotives we'd actually done cab rides in, or, in real life. And I think it was me and the president of the Friends who had the highest cab count, basically.
You do realize the vice president and CFO of the Friends did not list at least 3/4 of his list.
I had a feeling he's like the silent killer, like unassuming, but he knows all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is also where Angry received the lore behind the Reading 6 chime.
I did understand the lore, and it's all because Midland got to blow that whistle one time.
Yep.
One time! And that was enough to send him down this spiraling path.
This spiraling path of God's own whistle.
I do like Reading 6s.
Praise be.
I mean, you can always get other stuff other than God's blessed 6 chime.
You need to hear the fancy 6 chime. I'll have to send it to you, Midland. You can check it out.
Hey, weren't you the one a few moments ago who was talking about a Aristocraft 2882 Melee?
Yes.
There's one on G-Scale and Large Scale Model Trades on Facebook for $750.
Well, I don't need another one.
You sure about that?
It's
I'm pretty sure.
It's numbered 1795.
What railroad is it?
Santa Fe.
Are those the one that are basically, they look like NNW Y6s or something?
Yeah, that's them.
But why?
Well, okay. Can I war dump for just a second?
Yes.
Because it's a fun story. So, I belong to a model railroad club, and the club had a lot of different scales in it, and it was separated in different places, but it was all in the same property, right? And I think I was 16 or 17 or something like that, and the HO side of the thing had 800 people in it, basically, right? And the O gauge had a bunch of old men with Corvettes. But the G scale had 4 people in it, and it took up the most room. That was all that was in it.
Mm-hmm.
And when I sign on, they're like, "Well, what scale would you like to be a part of?" I'm like, "All of them except N scale, because I don't really do that." And they're like, "Oh, well, that's cool, you know." And the old man that was over the G scale division, because it ran outside and did, you know, all kinds of stuff, and you know, he was like, "Well, do you know how to work on LGB stuff?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you know, it's just gears and stuff on the inside. It's not really all that complicated." And he's like, "Well, that's cool, because we've got a bunch of G-scale stuff we need you to fix, because you've got young eyes and hands. That's your job." I'm like, "Okay." So we went through and fixed a bunch of stuff, and they had people would come to the club all the time and try to sell stuff,
Mm-hmm.
right? It happens. The general public shows up and goes, "I got this train out of my granddaddy's attic. Give me $6,000 for it." It's just a Lionel Atlantic with like 3, you know, plastic cars from the 70s. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
But and I'm sure you've experienced something like that, right? Well, we had somebody show up and they're like, we want to donate a bunch of G-scale stuff to the club. Donate. Okay.
Nice.
Sounds fine to me. Yeah, you know, heck yeah. They're like, "Well, you know, Granddad had a bunch of this stuff and he passed away, and we don't really want to, you know, just sell it on eBay. We want to see it go somewhere where it's going to get, well, whatever." So there's 3 or 4 of the LGB moguls, right? There's 2 Colorado and Southern ones. There was the 6 and the 8, and then there was a bunch of passenger cars, but then there was a bunch of the aristocrat stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And that Malay was in there, and when the old guy that ran the division, he was like, "Can we, like, does it run?" Put it on the track. Didn't run. And he was like, "Do you want to try to fix this?" I'm like, "I really don't want to. We've got 30 engines right now, and we can only put like 10 of them on the layout and only run 2 of them at a time. Like, what? We're given so much money a quarter from the club fund. What's the point of fixing this thing? Like, it's too big, right?" Well, he got ready to. He had some health issues and was going to move back home, and there was some, we'll call it politics in the club, and he came to me like 3 days before he was getting ready to leave, and I was getting ready to move too, and he was like, "Hey, they want to divest a lot of the G-scale stuff because it's taken up too much room. So are you interested in anything that we have that we're not like actively using all the time?" And I went, "Yes, but I am a young man with no monies." So he's like, "Well, make a list of what you want, and you know, we'll see what we can do." They cut me the deal of the century on that, and was like, "Yeah, just take it." Like, okay, sure,
I love when that happens.
sure,
It's like,
yeah,
that sounds vaguely familiar.
yeah, and it killed me because it was like I didn't, you know, really drive that much on my own at the time, and on that day in particular, my dad came to pick me up, and he was like, "Are you ready to go?" I'm like, "No, you gotta back the truck over here." He's like, "Back the truck over here?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's a bunch of stuff. We're gonna take this stuff home with us." And he goes, "What stuff?" And that's like a pile of 6 engines and like 10 cars.
Like, how
and a
much
bunch
did
of
you
track.
spend?
Yeah, and they had one of those LGB rack railway things.
Oh,
like
yeah.
the engine and the track and one of the cars that went with it. And we're loading all this stuff up, and I went, "Hey, buddy, are they ever gonna do anything with that?" "No, they're never. They don't have anywhere to set it up. That was just part of that stuff that we got donated. We don't even know if it works." "I'll give you $50 for all of it." "Yeah, sure, take it. Here you go." "Okay, sounds good. I'll do that." And then it's sat on my shelf ever since and hasn't moved. So yeah.
There you
Not a
go.
lot of good Oh yeah.
That's some good lore right there. I'll tell you what.
Oh yeah.
Good lore. Some good
Oh,
lore.
Yep.
Also, Angry, I will neither confirm nor deny that I am, in fact, just sitting here waiting for you to expand to Sylva.
Well, looks like we're going to be expanding here, children.
Because there's no sense in me heading towards other destinations if we're going to do that.
All right, well, guess what we just did?
Doo-dah, doo-dah.
Okay.
Do.
All right, Parsons Tannery. Tier 3. Sylva Coal and Lumber, you know what? Let's just do that. Tier 3. Sylva Paperboard, also Tier 3. Do I really want to do anything in Dillsboro? Not particularly. We've got the Barker's Creek Pulpwood Spur. Yeah, let's just do that. So we'll have some stuff at Sylva, which will keep the switcher there busy. So there we go. Our empire has expanded. Midland can now truly be the passenger bitch.
Yeah.
As is his tradition.
As is all is right.
And B. Hudya Lloyd, what mod is that in Whittier? That's Bjorn's Whittier Sawmill and Bjorn's Whittier Yard.
I really like those.
They do a good job.
Personal saves. I really like them. Well, I have got to run. I have to go and do some shenanigans. So, as always, Angry, thank you for having me on.
Absolutely.
Nice talking to you.
Glad to have you here, Sam. Feel free to hop in anytime that works for you.
I will. Unfortunately, it seems like every time that you stream, either I'm about to stream or I'm busy, and I feel bad because I do like coming on here because I can talk and not watch my language. I can say words like hell and other things.
You mean words like... I've got a bleep function now on my thing.
Bleep. Bleep.
I can string together sentences that make it sound like a dump truck backing up. So,
Ooh.
you know. Oh yeah.
And yes, Moist Nugget, that is Sam you hear.
Yeah, we do allow railroad language here, sir.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Railroad appropriate language.
Yeah, railroad appropriate language. Shove the damn thing back and don't worry about it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I bid you all well. Hey, and don't forget to subscribe to the AngryRagtimer. And if you all will do a big favor for me, here's my challenge to you all.
Oh boy, here we go.
Are you ready? You have to keep on this stream and this stream only. And I want somebody to DM me results. I want you to keep Angry in first person as long as you can.
What?
Just, yes. As many donations as possible. Keep that man locked in the cab of a locomotive all night tonight. It would be really funny. Just do it.
But
Send me results.
but there's so much I could do. That's not in the cab.
Well, I mean, you know, immersion, railroad experience, you know, it's all good. I'm gonna get out of here before I get in trouble. You'll have a fantastic night.
Oh man.
And suddenly Mr. C-Sam was...
Why is Sam
like
never
that.
coming back to the stream, everyone? No.
Alright, y'all have a good one.
We'll see ya.
See ya, friend.
And he's gone.
Who's that guy?
And while I continue to move some logs up and we have Sam leaving us, oh boy, Nevada County Railroad fan with $10 saying, I'll start us off. Let's go, boys. Oh boy. As I was just trying to say, thank you everyone for tuning in and being a part of the stream here tonight. If you're new here, do consider liking the channel, subscribing if you're new. Hitting that thumbs up button is the easiest way to support what I'm up to, because it lets me be seen by more people in the YouTube algorithm. And currently we have 41 people watching and 26 likes, so if you haven't hit the like button, please do. And a huge thank you to all of our channel members, those who subscribe over on Twitch. You guys are the true MVPs, and I truly appreciate all your support. So thank you. And damn you for making me run in first person. So,
The Connolly Creek Logging Company flyer is officially on the way.
but I want it. I don't want it.
Not too bad. You're gonna get it and you're gonna like it.
Whoa. Okay. Okay, we're almost at the top of Conley Creek. Once we get back down, it looks like we need to start looking at road locomotives. So, should we have? We have two options for you, you people at home. The first option is we can put it to a vote. I can get a poll going on both YouTube and Twitch, and we can see what people say they want for the next road locomotive. Now, I get to have a say in that, because I will choose which ones I would personally like. But, we could do that. The other option is if you just want to support directly and get a, choose the locomotive for us. It's basically sponsor a locomotive. Any super chat of $25 or more, or if you gift 5 memberships or more, then you get to tell me what locomotive we should have as part of the save. And we'll do a little bit of customization, maybe put your name on it, that sort of thing. So we'll see. Yeah, Nevada County Road fan, that did happen with like 7 hours of first person, but that was because of Solaris, the long hauler rail fan, deciding to be sneaky that day and causing confusion and delay with like a $500 donation, which will never happen again on this channel, I'm sure. But
500 minutes.
yes. So we'll see what's available here once we start rolling back down this hill.
This is a joke. I feel like one of the options should be Shrimpy with a UP aux tender.
But we don't have the aux tender mod installed.
I thought we did.
No.
I thought I saw it in there.
I've never run the aux tender mod.
Well, you should.
Just because you want to have biblically accurate 425 doesn't mean we actually need to have biblically accurate 425.
Kind of means we need to have it.
Or maybe no. Maybe we just say no to that, Midland.
Give me my 18-car passenger train with 2 SD40s and a Pacific up front.
No. Midland, just because you have a problem foaming the RNN.
The hilarious thing, the last time I was at the RNN was like August 2022. I haven't been back since.
Just because you have a problem foaming the RNN.
Skip it up and that up. Wow, that was timed perfectly.
What happened?
It's
Your
General,
entrance.
everyone.
Your entrance sound with what Angry said.
What happened? What'd he say?
Midland's being a stupid foamer about the RNN and needs to foam about other things other than Reading and Northern Blue steam locomotives with big 6 chimes and aux tenders.
But so what's new? What's different?
General, that's right. You were there for the 6-chime lore.
The one where it was the first time you got to pull a steam whistle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, hell, God's own whistle.
I thought you just said all
No.
hail Godzilla.
Well, that too, but
Go Godzilla.
go Gadget Godzilla.
Yes. That's false, sir. Everyone knows the Lord's whistle is either a Baldwin 3 chime or a Crosby 3.
That is a good point. Those are both good options.
Three chimes are good for the soul.
Yes, they are.
You get above 3, 5, you're okay. 6, now you're just getting excessive.
Yeah, you heard that, Midland. You're getting excessive.
And yet, all I'm thinking is of the Megamind
hi.
entrance in the first Megamind movie.
Presentation.
Oh, you're a whistle, all right. Just not a super one.
Hey, I thought we said we weren't going to use L3.
The logs must roll.
Oh yeah, we just bought the Sylva.
Understandable. All right, what needs to run? What needs to happen?
So we're trying to load up. We have a couple of cars that we can take down to Sylva before the day is over, or we can just go ahead and advance to tomorrow.
Okay.
And then that would give us a lot more to work with. It's currently like 3:30 or almost 4 in game, so that might honestly, if we just advance to tomorrow, give us a lot that we can do, because we'll have more cars that need to come up, and we'll have other things that can happen.
Okay.
So
I'm trying to find. Do we not have any parts?
we need to order more parts.
Yeah, because number 4 is still borked.
So right now at the Whittier service yard, we currently have 30. We need 36 tons of material. So maybe we need to buy another boxcar and just get that going.
Probably. You know what I'm gonna go ahead and do?
What?
I'm gonna take number 2. I could go ahead and take number 2 down to Sylva. Drag those 2 cars with me, and
Okay.
then we designate number 2 as like the Sylva switcher.
That works. That does work.
So that'll give you a little bit more time to kind of work on whatever you're doing up there.
Yes. Well, the
Ooh,
good
I need
news.
to go ahead and fill up on coal and water.
Well, the good news is we're about to. Let's see. There's a few cars.
Are there any cars in the sawmill that are ready to go?
There's a few.
I'm not going to worry about the ones that are actually in the sawmill. I'll just get these like 2 that are sitting over here on the track.
Okay.
Because I still have to go wire this locomotive, and I don't want to hold up the whole shebang. Oh, do we have another coal car?
What you see in that yard is what we got. Now remember, we can get the coal from Kirkland, because remember, we've got the one at the Kirkland coal mine, which number 1 up there could always shuttle coal around.
Yeah, but I'm saying we need one for the Dillsboro coaling tower, right?
That's a good point. We do need to look at potentially getting milestones for Dillsboro. So, Dillsboro engine service we need to purchase. The Dillsboro yard, do we really need it? I don't think we need the Dillsboro yard this save.
You might to store pulpwood cars.
I mean, I don't think it'll hurt, but whoa.
Oh, well, that solved that problem.
We can also get some of the stuff for Sylva interchange.
So I'll say this. I don't think it would hurt to have the Dillsboro yard. I definitely think we'll probably want to have the roundhouse and turntable down there, though.
Okay.
Do you think?
I think so. Because we're going to have at least number 2 down there. So having turning facilities and stuff down there would be very nice.
Okay. We have the maximum amount of debt that we're allowed to have.
Well, that's a mild problem.
So... Oh, hey. I'm out of first person now. So... Okay, so we do not have money for another engine. That is just the long and short of it at the moment.
I mean, that's fine. I don't think we necessarily need another engine.
Well, hopefully a long-haul engine was the goal.
We do have the diesel, which we can use.
Oh, that's right. We do have Baldwin Diesel, so I guess Baldwin Diesel will have to become temporary long-haul engine until some such time that we,
Yeah, until we can get another proper, long-haul steam locomotive.
And Nevada County Railroad fan, thank you for the $5 saying not quite. Someone else get him next time. The one thing you did miss, General, was CSAM was here and basically challenged the chat to keep me in first person for the remainder of the stream. Basically going as long as possible and somebody else report back to him of what happened.
Gotcha. Midland, I don't know where you're lying through, by the way. Double check your switches.
10-4.
I'm assuming that's you in the passenger train.
You assume correctly.
That's you in the corner.
I hit that switch. Why did it change the other way? Yeah, I literally flipped this switch and it changed the other direction. What the hell?
And JSJ, yes, I did see the DMs. Thank you.
What did GSJ DM to the Ragtimer?
Something excruciatingly excruciating. Some ideas for the 2-month of memberships stream.
I see. Is this where we bring back the Wheel of Pain?
No, it's where we'll probably do some racing stuff.
Racing, you say?
Yes.
That would be fun. Alright, let's see. Alright, so I've turned the 2 around. I gotta go fill it up with coal and water and then head to Sylva.
Sounds
Turn
good.
the 2 around.
Leia knows where Luke is.
JSJ, I know I will not be able to stay up late tonight. I've got rules class tomorrow, but definitely DM some ideas and we can go from there.
Well, that starts tomorrow.
Yep.
Fun.
On a similar note, Angry, how many cameras do you want me to bring on Saturday?
None, I would say. Because the amount of work we'll be doing might not result in a lot of stuff. And it can't really start until after 3 p.m. anyways, because I have to work during the day.
Well, that's fair.
Also depends on how wet it is. 'Cause if it's going to rain the next 2 or 3 days, it might not be the best opportunity to work on that.
Yeah, I did see the forecast. They were actually calling for snow at one point.
Ew.
Which I was less than impressed to see.
Yes. Which means that if I can't work outside, I will continue to work inside. So,
On the roundhouse.
yes.
Party at the roundhouse now.
And I don't know if General you saw, but I have a new chat or new channel in our other server that just has
I saw.
roundhouse updates in there. So,
Yeah, I saw.
All right,
I
now
haven't
that I'm
looked
back
at
on
what
the
your-
main, I can get back up to track speed.
I haven't looked at what your latest update was, but I saw you made the channel. I've been I've been trying to get people on the same page all day today. It's not. You wouldn't think one machine move would cause so much grief, but apparently it can.
Yes.
all right,
it
I've
will.
got 30 seconds left in first person. So, if someone's trying to force me to be in first person. Now's your time to continue it before I'm back in third. So,
Ah, yes. Back up to track speed, cruising at 53 miles an hour.
As you do.
yes. And sounds good, JSJ. And we are out of first person,
Well, darn.
and just in time.
Who's Justin?
You met
And
Justin.
why are we on his time? Oh yeah, that's right. I did meet Justin. Why is he coming up in this conversation?
Oh, probably because I got the PVC cutter that I needed from him.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did.
Nice.
And Steam Lance, hello. And Charlene Parker, I'm not quite sure what you're in reference to.
Haha. Frame rate. It hath returned.
Not for long.
Well, actually, speaking of angry, did you ever turn the Whittier interchange off? Since we have Sylva now.
Oh, yeah.
I hear another train.
It's not me. I'm well east of you.
I'm assuming it's angry.
Well, actually, hold on. Here's a way to tell.
I'm assuming it's not you.
Yeah, if you didn't just hear a Reading 6, it's not me.
I don't see General.
I'm
Oh,
in
wait,
the
you're
yacht.
okay. I'm about to enter the yacht as well.
Are you gonna highball through it?
Maybe.
Do you have anything I need to take with me?
Hey, Angry?
Yeah,
Do you have any will mods installed at the moment?
I do not.
Are you
And
sure?
yes, I'm sure. And JSJ, thank you for the $10 saying, even worse idea than the first person. Third person, focus on the rear of the train opposite of the direction of travel once you have a train for 5 minutes. Jesus Christ. Why? Why, JSJ?
If you're... Oh, are you seeing like a weird ass logging branch going off?
Is that what that is? Yeah, that's what that is.
Yeah, that should have been deleted.
Yeah, you didn't remove that apparently.
Oh. I was looking at these switches and I'm like, what on trolley bullshit is this?
Yeah, that's it. That's what it didn't last very long. That was gone like
One day.
within the first. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just like, what in the trolley bullshit?
It kind of is like well, it is the perfect. It's a decent amount of logging line bullshit that is designed for geared locomotives that we don't have.
Yes, if someone would ever build a Shay, please. And thank you.
Pretty please. Pretty please with a cherry on top.
Pretty please.
Yes.
Well, let's see. Still trying to find a good whistle for this thing.
All right. Well, we now have Baldwin Diesel.
That is Diesel. What are you going to be doing with the disease?
I thought we had a different bell. Hold on.
Oh, hey, could you do me a favor?
It's the E-bell.
Yes. Since you're sitting over there, right?
Yeah.
Could you grab the caboose off of that little string over there?
Yes, sir.
So I can stick it on the end of my train. It might actually be entertaining to run the passenger coach too, but eh.
Well, the passenger coach may end up having to be as part of the shuttle service of the Montrose branch.
Okay, you think we're gonna need a dedicated thing for that?
Midland seems to think so.
Yeah, given that there's like 160 people at Whittier Wake for Montrose,
Okay.
I would at
Yeah,
least very highly suggest it.
probably.
All right, I have a train.
All right, let me. Yeah, I will. I'll just pull out in front of you, and you can tack on to my rear.
Oh, shoot, I forgot to throw a switch.
Yeah, we're gonna have to maneuver here.
Just you stay there. I'll come to you.
Okay, you want me to just stop?
Yeah.
I mean, I could just go to the end of these switches over here, and that'll save you a little bit of running. Oh no, you're. Oh, I see what you're doing. Yeah. Okay. Oppenheimer 3.
What is the cube? Mark of 1.
the what?
There's something called the cube, apparently.
The cube?
The cube.
Bring me the cube, boy.
That cube.
I'm thinking like Allspark from Transformers, but
The Allspark.
yes.
Oh God, no, not that shit.
Mockingbird.
That's a cast whistle.
Yes, yes it is.
Well, yeah, they used it at CAS. There's like one recording of it at CAS.
No, the one I just put on is a modded CN06 off of CAS 11.
Oh, you said the Mockingbird, so I was like, oh god, why did you do that.
Well, yeah, I did, and then I changed it.
Yes. And Glamrock Foxy, thank you for following on Twitch. Appreciate it. Have you seen the Mountaintop Coal mod that's been released? It looks ridiculous. All I saw was that super janky stuff. And am I getting rated over on Twitch? No. Hobo Blue Eye is also following on Twitch. Well, thank you. And I'm trying to do the damn penalty that JSJ did.
Way, I got a caboose now. Thank you.
Yep. All right, I guess I'll put the coach back for now.
That sounds weeble wobbly.
I'll show you something weeble wobbly. What the hell is that?
A banshee hooter.
You're a banshee hooter.
Your mom's a banshee hooter.
Yes, she is.
Ugh.
All right, it's time to do some kicking.
Kicking! I want to do some kicking. What do I want to put on this thing? Crosby 3 is a classic.
Some people are saying to put a New York 5 on it.
I had a New York 5 on it. Actually, hold on. I can put a New York 5 back on it.
Also, Midland, what's your current location?
My current location?
Yes.
Milepost 50, heading east.
There, is that
AKA just outside of Cali.
that satisfy the masses?
I think so.
All right,
It's
I'm
cute.
off.
Oh, I like that bell combo with it too.
Yeah, that's the what bell was that? That's the Valley. That's actually the Valley Railroad number 40.
Nice.
I am now entering Cowie Tunnel.
Wonderful.
Okay. All right, Diesel's on the move. Diesel's on the move. And Steam Lance, we'll see ya. All right, we're going to go, since we need something to do, and we also kind of want to run down the way, we're going to go up to Kirkland and get the cars that we need. And also, hold on, do we have the ability to get the other milestones for... oh, we can get the diesel fuel stand for Dillsboro. We just have just enough money to do that.
Do we need the diesel fuel stand? Well, never
Well, we
mind.
have it now. So, do you want me to get a coal car and bring it with me and drop it off at Dillsboro to start loading up that tower?
Probably wouldn't be a bad idea.
Okay. Yeah, I'll grab it since I'm up here.
All right. I'll be right back. I'm gonna let this thing just kind of roll for a bit. I don't think it's gonna run away.
Okay.
5 seconds later. No, at Dillsboro yard limits. Dillsboro.
I'll show
limits.
you something at Dillsboro yard limits.
Your mom's at Dillsboro.
Whoa, that's what I was going to say. Oh, I'm going a little fast here. Maybe I should not.
Maybe you should slow down.
Can Shrimpy beat Goku? I don't know. Maybe.
Hey, Angry.
Yeah.
How about the 12% damage?
It was necessary.
Necessary.
Now it has appropriate wear and tear. Okay. So we'll go ahead and get this, and then, oh, I do need to set, oh wait, no, I did set the industries down there. We're good. Now the question is, industry-wise, around, Whittier's sawmill, where are we at? We have 19 logs in the pot right now. Is there a good way to have more than 2 trains running in single player? I am not sure. I am not
you
sure.
can AI a bunch of them.
Yeah.
That's kind of the cleanest way to do it.
Okay.
I have arrived in Dillsborough.
So, General, what do you think of those drawings of the Tweetsy engine I found in the Narrow Gauge and Short Line Gazette?
General is not present right now. Please leave a message after the beep.
General! Beep. Oh.
Beep. What?
What do you think of that
What?
Tweetsy drawing I found for you?
What? Which one? Oh, yes. Pretty. I think it looks very pretty.
Yes.
And I think I may need to start designing a Tweetsy.
I'm gonna try to find what I can find for you. But also, I found out that Bill Banta at one point did a Chama engine or a Chama depot in HO.
I saw that.
So you know what that means. Once I'm done the roundhouse, hey Bill.
I mean, I'm just saying, I'm still planning on getting a laser engraver.
Yes. But I've tried to
Just
find the
think.
plans for it, the depot, and I can't find them anywhere.
Which point?
I'm a little teapot, short and stout.
What you could do is just fly there and take measurements.
You want to pay for that trip, Midland?
Nope.
And also negotiate the time off I would need from work to do that?
Nope.
I was more thinking along the lines of, I'm sure we can find the drawing somewhere.
Contact the Friends of the Coop Raisin Toltec. They actually might have them.
Maybe.
Probably do. I mean, someone has to have them somewhere.
Yes. Oh, hey, this stuff for our Ela Bridge site is almost unloaded. It only has like 50 pounds of gravel left in those cars. So I'll pick those up
that's like
on
2
my
shovels
way
full.
down. Yes.
This
Come
is a
on.
cute little train. I love it.
Like, come on. This is,
Look,
what is this,
if
a
your
PennDOT drone?
mogul had been acting the way it should have, then you would have had a train just like that running in the backyard.
Yeah. Actually, you're right, because I got a boxcar. Well, I didn't have a caboose. Actually, I could have borrowed your.
You could have
caboose.
borrowed multiple caboose that I had. Yes.
Yes. All right, here in a second, I am actually going to have to go run away again because I think my clothes have finished washing, so I gotta change them over.
I see.
I just noticed something. The tricocks on the back head of the boiler render in and out the further you go away.
Yes.
Why? Like, none of the other details do that. It's just the tricocks.
Because why not?
I guess.
All right, so we're going to go back, get those cars. We'll get the coal hopper as well. And apparently Ryan Stallings was master at multitasking yesterday, simultaneously playing the banjo, watching the live stream, and running 2 trains on their own. Jeez. That is impressive.
Wow.
Okay. We're going to do something slightly cheesy, but that's because we have the technology. Number 1 here.
Hey, number 1.
Hey, number 1 to Portland on the 19.
Hey, passenger boy.
Yeah.
Passenger man. Where are you at?
Sylva.
Okay. Well, I'm still running eastbound. I'm about to hit Barker's, but I'm running away for
eastbound and down.
eastbound and down.
Going up there.
But I gotta run training, as a matter of fact. But I gotta go run and put my stuff in the dryer, so I'll be right back.
Whoa. Okay, well, while that's moving into position for us, you go catch the diesel.
The diesel might be hard to catch. I mean,
It was going 40 miles an hour backwards, so, you know.
And it weighs a lot. I don't recommend trying to catch that.
It do, yes. It do be like that sometimes.
Also, did you just leave the passenger car up on the hill?
No, I put it back in the siding.
Okay. So you took 60 of those, like, 180 people.
No, I took no one up there.
Why?
Because I have other priorities. Yes. Let's see. Oh, hey, Solaris is here. Hello, Solaris. Good to have you here. And Ryan, this is the Kirkland coal mine. This is modded in. All right, let's go get that hoppa, shall we? Hoppa, hoppa, get dappa. Now, the Kirkland filled loader should... It's got 63 tons. Yeah, it's got enough coal. Okay. Give me my hopper car. Give me my hopper car. Okay. So that'll be there. Do we have anything else up here that needs to go? No, we got plenty of hoppers doing hopper-like things, so that's good. We'll go ahead and put number 1 away. Just so that way number 1's away. And Mighty Goliath class slaying question for tonight, and that question is why? Why is this railroad still in constant debt? Why does every locomotive eat dirt every 5 minutes? Why isn't this railroad gone to bankruptcy yet? Because the board of directors sees dollar signs at the end of the rainbow. Simple as that. So we'll see what we can make money-wise, because we are at, yeah, we're within $1,000 of our max debt. So, yeah, it's it ain't great here, folks. We need to pay down the debt.
What?
Did
Are
you
we
hear
in
me?
more debt?
We need to pay down the debt. Yes. So pay down the debt.
Yeah. I'm back, by the way.
Are you?
Mm-hmm. And I'm about to get to the tunnel.
He could go into the tunnel. He could go all the way.
General, be aware. I am on the Y in Sylva.
But why?
Because turn this train around.
Wait, we have one of those?
Yes.
Oh.
We have a Y or a train?
But the real question you have to
surprised?
ask yourself is, but why?
Yes. Well, were you surprised that we have a Y, or were you surprised we have a train?
Okay. So as we get our brake pressure back up, let's see. All right, so we'll get that here. Now the question is, are those cars at... Yes, those appear to be done now, so that's good. That's very good. As soon as we get the brakes kicked off here. Okay, let's see if we can move this train. I've got 1,500 tons and 16 cars. Jesus Christ. Go, Diesel, go. Go, Baldwin Prime Movers. You can do it.
Actually, they really couldn't.
I mean, they could. You just gotta believe.
I believe in
heart
a
of the
thing called
cards.
love. Now the question is, General, I've already had one of your beers tonight. Should I have second beer?
Those are kind of stiff beers. They're very heavy. And you got rules class tomorrow, but I think it's early enough.
It's only 8 o'clock.
It's only 8 o'clock. I think you'll be fine. Sure, why not?
Somewhere.
Look at all that coal. We're rolling coal, peoples.
Are you rolling coal or rolling in coal?
Both. I actually need a shower badly, or a bath. It's not gotten good.
He's
So.
singing in the coal.
Yes. Okay. Did we get the notice that, okay, phase 1 of repair ELA track and bridge has been completed. So, off we go. And yes, Solaris, I know this train might seem light, but considering all we have is this is our main road power right now, is this diesel. Hopefully it'll be strong enough to let us do what we need to do.
Well, is that diesel and technically a K4?
Technically,
It's
but
we don't have a K4. Oh.
Yeah, we do.
Oh yeah, that's right. You have the K4.
I've literally been running it all stream.
Yes. That is true. Yes. You had a 300,000 ton train with a start. No, that can't be 300,000 tons. You probably left it 300,000 pounds, not tons. That you can't pull that amount of weight with that right. But hi out there to all 53 of you on YouTube and a handful of others on Twitch who are watching. Glad to
Wow.
have you here.
53?
Yes.
Yes.
If you're watching, do a
Impressive.
favor real quick. Hit that thumbs up button on the stream on YouTube. It really helps out with the YouTube algorithms. So please consider doing that, and it would help me out greatly. Thank you. The Cube is soon to be released mini computer. Oh yeah, the SteamOS thing. That's right. That's right. Is there a mod for the Baldwin RF-16s? Not that I'm aware of. And Shadows are appreciated. Thank you. Alrighty.
General, how fast are you going?
31.
I'd recommend slowing down.
No, head-on collision or nothing.
Well, it wouldn't be a head-on collision. It would be he gets flung off at the switch.
Well, I mean,
I see
trying
no
to get out of
problem
your
with this.
way. Thank you, Reading Six Chime. I appreciate you joining in as I'm blowing through the crossing while you're sitting there on the passing track.
You heard it here first, folks. Reading 6 is annoying and should be banned.
I genuinely kind of thought General was just putting on a whistle show, but
I'm blowing through the crossing. There's two crossings right there.
And Nevada County Road fan, thank you for the $5 saying you think you forgot the challenge. So. Okay. Yes, for those who don't remember, the challenge was apparently to put me in first person for all of the stream. Because C-Sam wanted me to have pain. So here we are. Oh, boy. Oh?
I discovered something.
What did you discover?
Bees?
Does it involve the Tweetsy?
No, but it involves littering. Apparently the @ symbol, like, you know, the @ for like emails and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
If you put that into like the text box for lettering on like a Tinder or something, it comes out with Southern.
What?
Yeah.
But why?
Because why not? It's like if I do that, yeah, it's just southern.
Oops,
Literally
all southern.
Yes.
So you hear that? The southern foamer and the Tweetsy foamer are now very
Unite.
happy.
And are in fact the same person.
Yes.
The southern Tweetsy foamer.
That should be your new nickname,
The southern Tweetsy foamer.
apparently.
The southern Tweetsy division.
It means you only foam the southern part of the Tweetsy.
But it's an east-west railroad.
Exactly.
Technicalities and details, which we don't need to get into at this time. What?
It's a New Haven boxcar that got damaged?
Okay.
I don't have a.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's right. There's 2 interchanges at Whittier. Let's turn off one of them and see if that fixes that. So, let's see here. Locations.
Turn off one of them. I would say turn off both.
All right. Well, I'm about to drop these cars off at the Sylva interchange.
Okay. Oops, all shrimpies, apparently. All right, let's see if we can go.
So this locomotive is going to be the dedicated sort of Sylva switcher, right?
Yes,
We already decided that.
that is the plan, yes.
Okay.
Considering we have no money to get another locomotive, yes, it is.
Just as a reference point, though, I've already burned through about half my coal, or over half my coal, and a third of my water.
Well, I'm on my way with more coal for you, so...
Wonderful. Is there a coal tipple up here too, or is that
Eventually, we have to
something
build
else?
it.
Okay. Yeah, that's right, because there's the whole Y thing over here and everything else.
Yes.
Oh, why?
Because that's why.
Wow. Okay, I've got this thing in notch 8. We're only going 17 miles an hour. This could be interesting.
Are you
Which weight
heading,
do you have?
Are you heading
1700. I'm heading east.
It's struggling that much?
Yeah.
Wow.
are you?
We may need to reevaluate our road locomotive here.
Well, where is the road locomotive?
Ela heading east.
How many tons are you pulling?
1700.
I'm getting the feeling the answer to your question is no.
Oops, all hoppers. Well, the good news is I'm dropping off some of this weight in Whittier. So we'll see what happens here. Okay, now we're going at 20 miles an hour. Now we got some speed to us.
City. Strike. That. Break there. Then strike.
Oh, hey, we're out of first person. Thank goodness. This diesel is chugging.
Well, it is a bolt one.
Hat. Funny. You're so funny. It's like you're so funny.
Hilarious.
Hilarious.
It is absolutely hilarious, I do declare.
Yes.
General. Later this evening. Do you wish to liberate a planet?
We can.
Excellent.
Does this command? What is that command again? I just had this figured out the other night. Aha!
Were you trying to get the FPS command?
No, it's the language thing for strike through versus not strike through.
Oh yeah. The HTML code for strike through.
Yeah.
Yes, playing Railroader and watching other people play Railroader is good. Remember that. And apparently, a Nevada County Railroad fan can't kick ice cream cars. How dare you? I want ice cream right now, but I'm trying to be good and not eat sweets, so...
Let's see, Sylva.
And the Autistic Spartan, welcome. Glad to have you here. All right. We are just cruising at a steady 17 miles an hour. Isn't that incredible? 17 miles an hour.
Absolutely mind-boggling speeds.
We may break a new record here.
Mind-boggling.
Wow, Nevada County Railroad fan. Oh no, 10 more minutes in first person. Whatever shall I do?
You sound so disappointed.
I will cry
So
all the
disappointed.
time. How dare I do anything to make you angry?
I thought you were angry.
I am angry. I am AngryRagtimer. Hear me roar. Meow.
He is the Brute Squad.
Yes, the Brute Squad.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. We have the Y over here. I'm gonna use that.
But why?
Because right now, my locomotive is not facing the direction I would like it to.
Yes, cabbage.
Yes.
And Buddha Lloyd, that's awesome.
What's that?
Apparently, the club's railroad to be on the cover of the next issue of MMR, which I'm assuming is Model Railroader magazine.
Ooh. Very nice.
All right, I've made it to Whittier, and I'm slowly gaining speed. Emphasis on the slowly part.
I am presently at Barker's.
When I get to Whittier Yard, I will need to... And I might just take my sweet time. If I'm stuck in first person for the next 8 minutes... Because I need to drop off a few cars here. This is going to be annoying as hell doing it in first person. I blame society. And Midland.
I mean, it's not like you're actually hauling the mail or something, so
Yeah.
we're not exactly racing
Yeah.
against an interchange either.
I mean, and blaming me is par for the course.
Yes.
Like, it's borderline a contractual obligation.
I mean, kinda.
Is it all because I was late to a surprise party I knew nothing about?
Exactly. Therefore, we updated the rules of the railroad to default to blame Midland.
Yes. Okay. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars to drop off here. We'll see what I get. So are any of you giving up Discord as a matter of principle, or are you all capitulation to save the children? I've been on Discord for like 10 years, and we're thinking that they'll kind of grandfather us in because we've been members for that long. But I haven't really, figured out more than that. So we'll kind of keep an eye on it. The Discord rules, yeah.
Yeah, with the whole put your ID in or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going to start implementing ID stuff?
Yeah, they
They've-
want to do that.
They've already done it in a
States where
couple of...
state law requires it, right?
I don't know if it's states or countries. I think it's in a couple of countries.
I thought it was both.
Maybe both. All I know is that anytime they use the words for security or for the children or something along those lines, it's never really a good thing.
Okay, I have to hop into third for a second here.
Breaking the rules, breaking the rules.
Okay, I'm on the right track.
Breaking the law, breaking the law. I do think if it ever got to the point where we needed to find an alternative to Discord, I don't know what we would do.
TeamSpeak.
You know, I never actually got on TeamSpeak. I know a lot of people still use it though.
You got TeamSpeak. Oh,
Do a Microsoft Teams meeting.
Yes.
yeah, just always on Microsoft Teams.
Yes.
I mean, in fairness, a while back I was with a company that was still using Skype, and Skype was
Wow.
like very much end of life.
Is Skype even a thing anymore?
No,
I didn't think so.
or if it is, it's very much like they're trying to make it not be.
Yeah, I could imagine.
Yep.
I think it was on its last legs like a year ago. couple years ago.
Mumble, or we all just go back to like MSN Messenger.
AOL, please.
Yes.
We'll go back to pagers.
That is the only logical option.
Exactly.
Okay, I need to kick these other cars back. And then once we do, we'll be good there.
You know what my dad has, which I've been tempted to see if I could get it to work?
Personal massager?
No. But telegraph each other, yeah.
Yeah.
He has a bag phone. Like
a bag of
one
burner
the old-
phones?
No, not a bag of burner phones. Like it's a old school cell phone in a bag. Like
But
it's
why?
literally that's apparently how the first cell phones, like the first truly portable cell phones were. He was hot stuff back in the day. Apparently you had to be pretty important to get one of them. But it's you take it out and it's like a landline, like a corded landline receiver, just traced back to like a 40-pound battery.
Yes.
I think it'd be very funny to try to make it work again. Like somehow wire it up with a modern SIM card or something. Newer batteries that don't last only like 2 hours.
Mighty saying, "Hey, AngryRagtimer, I think Trippy might be immortal because I threw 2 nukes at little boy and the fat man, and she still ain't die. What should we do in this situation? You should pray to the almighty Sporg and
Spork?
Spork. Yes,
The Almighty Spork and not the Flying Spaghetti Monster.
correct.
Hey, Angry,
Yeah.
you might want to hold there.
Nah, I'm important.
We're a freight railroad, not a passenger
Besides,
railroad.
I'm not on your line.
Oh, you're not okay. You weren't heading out onto the main or something.
Yep.
Gotcha.
There's a switching siding that I'm using.
That you are utilizing.
Yes, for this exact purpose. Or is it porpoise? No, that sounds fishy.
Various porpoises.
Nefarious porpoises.
Sure, unifarious.
Oh.
purposes.
Alrighty.
Oh wow, there's a whole thing here now. This wasn't here, I don't think. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
That joke get more time. Okay, fine. Then I'm just going to go until I'm 2 minutes over here. Okay. And Mark of One saying, I invested highly in ComSat technology and a satellite phone. The cell phone looking with the long-term military use it now. Cool.
That's kind of neat. I have thought a satellite phone would be a really good thing to have, like in an emergency situation. Like, you know, recent memory when the hurricane came through, you know, Helene, wiped out all that stuff in North Carolina, just, pretty much right in my backyard. Even my parents, farther to the west in South Carolina, they were fairly well cut off for a long time. And if they'd lost cell service down there, I don't know how I would have really gotten in contact with them. I know there were a lot of people in western North Carolina, I think, that got cut off from that.
Yes. Alrighty. We are officially out of out of first person. Hey Midland, do you need more passenger cars yet?
Probably not.
Cool. Good, because I don't have any more money to.
Money to get them.
I was gonna say, do we
Yeah.
have the money for those?
Nope.
Nope. All right, we are on our way now. Down to Sylva.
Eastbound down. We got the long way to go and the short time to get there.
Yes.
Eastbound, just watch old bandit run.
Hey, I dropped like 100 tons off my train, and I can accelerate slightly more now. Slightly being the keyword. And Moon Pie 3 Astronaut has rated me with a party of 4 over on Twitch. Holy heck. Welcome. Welcome, Twitch gods. May I bow before you. Did we see all the Red Arrow accident docs? Yes, they are. It's awesome. If you are
I
looking
need
for
to
a
watch
rabbit
it.
hole to go down, watch it on YouTube. It's very well put together. You will not regret it.
I need to watch it. I haven't watched it yet. It's in my saved. It's in my watched later though.
It's by the same people who did the wreck of the boat.
The broker, yeah.
Yes.
It's very well put together. You will enjoy it. It's using Unreal Engine 5 to tell a story. And thank you for following over on Twitch, guys. Appreciate it.
I'm pretty sure they also put together a film about one of the Johnstown floods. I think it was the earlier one.
I love floods. It calls out the... Okay.
Was it a monument to your sins?
Monument to my sins, yes.
Your hubris?
He's
My
not
Mark
here.
Hubris? Yes.
In general, you're correct. He's not here. He is.
And
Is
Moon
likely
Pie, yes,
present.
Railway Empire is a great game. I've played Railway Empire 2 a bit. We've done it on the stream, actually. I need to play that again. Whenever I have time, which I don't have time right now.
Well, you do. It's just you're playing a different game right now.
Correct. I am playing Railroader. Because trains.
Trains.
Fast trains, slow trains, big trains.
Big trains, fast trains, slow trains.
All this and more in lots and lots of trains.
Yes. All right, we are making it at 22 miles an hour, people. 22 miles an hour.
Also, I just realized you're using a Baldwin, VO 1000
Correct.
as road power?
Yes.
What are you, SMS Railwinds?
Yes.
Oops, I don't know what I just did there. Apparently, I just took a screenshot.
You must have hit the button that was F12.
Guess so.
Yeah, the Train Sim 6 stuff has also been popping up. I kept getting more ads for the Thomas game that's coming out later this year.
I just saw something on Facebook about like
Meet
now
Emily.
showing off. Yeah. But if you look at that, like in the background, it's like, oh dear God, they literally did all of Sodor.
Yes. Thomas the Tank Engine rolling along.
I mean, I'm gonna play it. You saying you're not?
I'm going to.
If anything, it'll be a good nostalgia trip for like 2 weeks.
Or multiple weeks. You don't know.
True.
Okay. So we're entering Thomas Valley.
On the subject of Thomas,
Yes.
Yeah.
Do we have the money to get the next milestone for... next phase is $750. And we currently do not have $750.
we very much presently
Hey,
have-
passenger bitch. I need you to make me money. Please.
do my best. The problem is, I'm dropping off all these Montrose people.
Well, that should make us
Nobody's
some
taking
money.
them up the hill.
You need to take them up the hill. You're the passenger bitch. Do the passenger bitch work. And if you say otherwise, we'll slap you. Yes, Steam is the best, but this is a Baldwin diesel, cruising at 30 miles an hour. Trains are fun. Trains are fun. Baldwin diesels, trains are fun.
Trains are, in fact, fun. The reason we're using the diesel is that's about the only road power we really have right now.
Yes.
Ooh.
Don't be mean to the K4. I'm not moved to the K4. I'm rude to Midland.
There's a difference.
Exactly.
Hey. What is this offer, you say?
Oh boy, that means he's on eBay again. Everyone beware the general's on eBay.
I just got an offer for a Aster 440,
Oh.
$1,800. It's one of the Virginia and Truckee Reno locomotives.
Nice.
Yeah, it's neat. I don't think I'm gonna do it though. Also alcohol fired.
See, that's the first problem. It's alcohol. We know what happens with alcohol.
What it just
Actually, the alcohol fired locomotive was the best running locomotive we had out
I
there.
was about to say, you're like, we know what happens with alcohol. I'm like, it works.
Yeah, it works. Unlike some locomotives.
Yes.
You're just glaring at the mogul in the corner. Because it knows what it knows what it did.
Just
It
because
does
it needs
know what
another
it
set of
did.
springs on the front pilot.
Look. Yes, but the fact that it does need the springs on the front pilot and it's not working flawlessly just irritates me slightly.
It's a steam locomotive. Does it ever really work flawlessly?
It should in my book. In my head canon, yes.
And my
He's turned his head into a cannon?
Yes. This is my railroad, and I choose the coping mechanism.
That's right, Nevada County Road fan. You did pay to get that K4 in the game.
You did, in fact, do that.
I am slowing down as I'm approaching Barker's.
I
you need
wonder
help?
why.
I might need another engine, yes. I am almost down to 20
Okay.
miles an hour.
So here's the slight problem with that statement. The only engine on that end of the railroad is the little pissant mogul.
It's got extra tractive effort, doesn't it?
That depends. And the reason that depends is it enough extra?
Wait, General's wearing Depends?
Yes.
I didn't realize he had incontinence issues.
Well, no, that's just how he was able to make that drive so quickly. He didn't have
Yes.
to stop.
Exactly. Don't go exposing my secrets.
I just don't want you to expose yourself, period, but you know.
Mm.
On the train, at least.
Oh, that's okay. That's no bueno. That's no bueno. It's still no bueno. Is that not working?
Yes, the hill.
All right, I'm entering Barker's Creek right now.
Okay. Do you think you're gonna need help?
I'm currently going 24. We'll see what happens. I will probably need a pusher knowing anything.
Okay. Well, I'm gassed up and ready to go. I can go ahead and head your direction if you'd like. Is that a yes?
What?
I said I'm gassed up and ready to go. I can head in your direction if you'd like.
That might not be a bad idea. I'm currently going 28, but we'll see how this goes.
All right, I'll stage myself over at
would take it-
Coe.
Yeah. Like, stay in the passing siding or something.
Yeah. So here's what I'm gonna do. I gotta turn myself around.
Turn this train around.
Damn it!
He did it, people. He did it. The damn thing.
Well, I messed up the. I was trying to kick the caboose because it's still behind me.
It's
And it didn't work.
fine.
Well, it's gonna be in front of me whenever I go to run around, but yeah, it'll be fine.
Shoving platform.
Yes.
Yes, Bandon. It is a river.
Thought it was a crick.
We can't ford the creek.
We can't.
A
Why
crick
can't
without
we
a paddle?
afford? Why can't we afford the crick? There's 30, still 34 tons of coal. Why did I just get a lag spike?
Because his train probably just rendered in.
It probably did. Go gadget
What
Armstrong.
mod makes our
turntable.
map look like that? We have a bunch of mods. All of them can be found on nexusmods.com.
But if you're referring to the colors of the map, that'd be map enhancer.
Yes.
It enhances your map.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to need help, General. I'm currently at 15 miles an hour, and I am 2 curves away from the tunnel
On my way.
and slowing down.
I don't know how much help I'll be, but I can provide at least moral support.
That's all I can ask for in this trying time.
Wonderful. Good, because that's all you're gonna get, really.
Oh, great Diesel of the River. What is your wisdom? Buy Dogecoin. Actually, don't.
Not again.
Yes, it's on Nexus, Ryan.
I don't think we have a single mod that's... Actually, I don't want to say that. Do we have any mods that aren't on Nexus?
We still have the Bracing Yard mod, which is a private mod.
Yeah.
All right, we're going 13 miles an hour. The tunnel is just barely coming into sight. But I am now at 12 miles an hour.
Angry, earlier you were mentioning about all the fun stuff that RGS20 was doing in the snow. Did you see they killed a snowman today?
I did. They ran over a snowman with a train. And god damn it,
What?
why didn't we think of that?
That's hilarious. I need to see that video.
It is on Facebook.
I'll have
Under
to track it
Lero
down.
Photography.
Alright, rescue train is on the way.
I'm hoping I can make it, because I'm still going 12, but I have this feeling that it's going to start to slow down. Also, there's been a cave-in in the tunnel. Oh, no. Silly graphics. Tricks are for kids. And Nevada
Yes.
County Road fencing. Oh, Panzer 4 of the Lake. What is your wisdom, and how did you get there?
Yes.
See that one just makes me think of OM3 Stort of the Broad Top. What is your wisdom?
Have I ever played Pizza Tower? I do not know what that game is.
Is that the one with the guy, the Italian guy that just yells a lot?
Probably.
I might make it, General. I am cruising at 12 through the tunnel. I might need your help to get over the hill at Sylva, though, so I'm still going to take your help, and I can meet you at the passing siding at Coe.
Alright. Well, I'm entering Koei now.
And Bro Train, good evening. Good to have you here. Okay,
Right.
I do not know where
Right.
I am lined to, so
You should be lined past me, so do you want me to just get in front of you?
I will. I'll slow down and you can couple on.
Alright. I can just tack onto your tail end if you'd like.
That works.
Wait, General, are you going to provide full back thrust?
Yes, back. I'm gonna be giving him back full pusher service from the rear.
You hear that, everyone? He's gonna push me in the rear. I don't know if I like that.
Yes. And you're gonna like it. I'm gonna knuckle into your back knuckle. That actually looks really cool with the 5. That's a neat shot. I like that. Wow, no comments on the caboose. Okay.
Hold on. Rescue Train 0500 Sylva and Western.
Yes.
I like how you misspelled Sylva.
Did I?
Yes.
How bad?
Sylva.
Oh. Well, it tracks for the railroad.
Perfect. Tendon.
You gonna back up and hook on there, General?
I thought you were just gonna keep going.
I'm here for you to attach.
Okay, well now I gotta correct the spelling mistake.
Dear Lord.
Wow.
There, it's fixed.
Thank
Happy
you.
now? Actually, you know what? I can do one better. Hold on 1 second. Oh, that's excessive. Why is that still there? Eh.
I have a feeling I know what you're trying to do.
Do you?
Yes. I'm waiting to see what you do.
Hold on.
It didn't
I
quite fit
gotta
the way you
resize
wanted.
it. No, it didn't. I gotta resize it. There you go. Now it's
God damn
fixed.
it.
It's properly fixed. All right, and perfect. And we're gonna leave it. We'll leave it just like that. Now there's lore. They started painting it wrong. Also, did you know they were green?
No.
Yes, they were green. The caboose is green. All right, I'm coming to touch the butt.
Oh, hey, Midland. I think you. Oh, we're short by like $39.
So we're short like one passenger. All right.
Okay, off we go. Tough puff toot toot.
Puff, puff, toot, toot. Chugga, chugga. Toot, toot, chugga, chugga. Big rig car. That's a callback.
Yes. Okay, off we go. Alrighty. Well, we're already moving a little bit better than we did before. We will have to stop to drop off the Dillsboro coaling tower hopper
Oh, where's that at?
at the very front of the train.
Oh, you got that, I guess.
So long as the train stops.
You say that.
I mean, he has the brakes. I'm not even tied in right now. I am here as pure muscle.
Stop your train.
I've already got my throttle. I'm waiting on you.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's get this car switched off. Yes, get cabooses.
Caboose?
Yes, Nevada County Railroad fans should get some caboose.
All the caboose. Nothing
Well,
but
we got
caboose.
one. We got one. Do we have another caboose?
Is it a nice
Nope,
caboose?
we just got the one.
Well, yeah, we know we at least have one. I'm just trying to remember what other caboose we have in the roster.
The answer is that one.
Apparently. Why is this say number 5 is moving at 3 miles an hour?
It is moving at 3 miles an hour.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, never mind.
Did I frickin' stutter?
I'm just scrolling down through the engine list trying to How do you see what cars you have on? There isn't one for the cars, is there? Is the G25 Mogul the Strasbourg 89?
Close-ish, yes. Hey, Break Boy.
Oh. I didn't realize you were ready to go.
You fool.
You caught me monologuing. What other locomotives do we got? Is there a long caboose?
We don't currently own a long caboose.
Good.
Do we have a long caboose to own?
Well, there's the.
Push, you steamy son of a bitch.
There's the wagon top caboose. That's not technically long caboose.
That's very much not a long caboose.
I don't think I have the wagon tops installed right now.
There's a there's a bobber caboose. There's the early wooden caboose, which is center cab. The early steel caboose. Late wooden caboose, which kind of looks like a long caboose.
Not really.
Is the SP caboose?
SP caboose I got.
No, that's a bay window caboose.
Well, no, because we have.
Why
the
is
Southern
window
window
bay?
caboose. Why isn't it bay?
Michael Bay?
It's not enough explosions.
Pew 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 pew.
Then there's also the PRR N5C cabin car. What is that one?
That's a Penzi caboose. Very much not a long caboose.
Yeah, so the SP caboose is like the only one that may possibly be.
And I can tell you it is not. It is a bay window caboose like the wagon top. It is not long.
The late wooden caboose kind of looks long-ish, but it's not. It's not the same. Now I feel like I gotta go look and see if I can find a Nexus mod for long caboose.
Yes.
There, does that give you enough money?
Yes it does. So I'm in notch 8.
Okay.
What are you currently at, General?
100 on the throttle and 75 on the reverser.
Okay, cool. So hopefully we make it. I would like to think we will.
Someone made an SD70 Ace and B unit.
That checks out.
Ooh, there's an Amtrak F7. And Rio Grande F7s. Rio Grande Southern, galloping goose.
I only played that a few times each day.
Only a few. Yeah.
Look at that big old train.
Alright, so let's see. There's the... If it's the same SP caboose, it looks like a long caboose. You want to try to get that, see if it is?
If we had the money for that, we would.
And here's where I'd put my long caboose. If I had one. So yeah, that's the wagon top. That's the SP caboose. The Rutland in New York Central standard wooden caboose looks long caboose. We don't have that one installed. That's just a skin for the late long. So the late caboose looks like it is kind of long. Jeez. So there's a Great Northern X100 caboose. Are you familiar with that one?
Off the top of my head.
Hold please. It's going in staff chat.
What is that abomination? The answer is no, General.
We wanted long caboose. No one
No.
is really prepared for the
No.
emotional toll of
If you want a long caboose,
caboose the long way. Apparently it holds baggage.
yeah, it's a camboose.
It is.
I like how you didn't even bother to throw the switch the other way, so when we pull in, we would go slamming into your cars.
Did I? Oh. That sounds like a you problem, since you're at the head end of the train.
So I'll be the one that slams into it. It won't be my problem.
Exactly.
Yeah, General, you do realize you're gonna be the one stuck filling out all the paperwork.
Not if I have a crown sheet failure.
That's
How
the
about we
spirit.
don't?
Yeah, so apparently there's only 16 caboose mods right now for Railroader.
Interesting. You heard that, people.
These
Get
are
on it.
Nexus mods.
Yeah, and out of those, some of them are reskins, some of them are just caboose spurs. Yeah, we have the Steel Bay wooden caboose, or this Steel Bay window caboose. We don't have the Rutland and New York Central standard wood caboose. We got the Huntington and Broad top. We got the B&O wagon top. Well, actually, you don't have the B&O wagon top. I have the B&O wagon top. We got the SP caboose. I think that one's long, so we can try that. We don't have Conrail liveries, I don't think.
Why would we want Conrail?
I don't know. Apparently that's Rudy's Conrail liveries. I think we should just get the X100 for the funny.
No.
It'd be hilarious. Think of the content. You were already talking about we need to have like a little shuttle train that goes up the Wilkinson branch or the Montrose branch, right?
Yes.
That would be perfect for it.
All right, we're pulling into the thingy.
The thingy.
The thingy. All right, I'm cutting off.
Okay. Hey, we've delivered and made some money. Is it enough for us to buy a boxcar, though?
A boxcar or a
So we
a
can send it
caboose?
out for parts.
I
can
thought we
buy-
already had a boxcar for that.
Do we?
Well,
Oh, yeah, we do.
You probably buy the box car, but you won't be able to afford the parts.
Yeah, I thought we already had the. I thought we already had the boxcar and everything. We just needed to send it out.
Yep. Alrighty, so we've made our first delivery to Sylva Interchange. We have set all of our Sylva industries. We have logging stuff waiting to fill up on stuff. And pretty much that's the day here. So the next time we stream, it'll be time for interchange turnover. So I guess we'll keep the diesel, we'll just spin it around and then have it work its way back. And that's what we'll do next time. So thank you for tuning in, everyone. Appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, please do like the stream by hitting the thumbs up button on YouTube. Share it with your friends. Follow us on the Discord. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And a huge thank you to all of our channel members over on YouTube and to our subscribers over on Twitch. You guys are awesome and are the ones who really help to make everything possible. So huge thank you to you. We'll see you again in a few days here. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.